Gary and Laurie Zieger got hit with a surprise a month ago. Their daughter was discovered to have a staph infection that got in her blood and in her heart, and here they are 4 weeks later back in town with us to tell us what's happening. She had open heart surgery, right? How's she doing?
She is doing fabulous. She is, as you can imagine, it took a shock to her. We got the call on the 14th of May, and 15th we were on an airplane to Indiana. But we got to see God's hand doing some amazing things. She 9 days she was in a coma, and blood count was down. She's a Jehovah's Witness, and therefore they don't take blood, so they couldn't do a surgery right away. They would have normally done surgery right away, but she stood on her faith. She knew what she wanted, and so we had to wait till her blood count got up to 10, and when it did, they had immediate surgery, open heart. They thought they had infection on 2 valves. Anybody heard of MRSA? Well, I never heard of MRSA, and that almost took her home. It was on her heart valve on the right side that feeds the lungs, pumps it into the lungs, and praise God it wasn't on the left side. That goes to the brain. Could have caused aneurysms. But she come out of that surgery. They had another procedure on her yesterday to pull fluids off her lung. Her heart rhythm is not quite there yet, and if it's not there, then she's going to have a permanent pacemaker. But she's alive. She's alive. Yeah. And we got to see amazing things. I'll let Laurie tell you about the people that we had met.
Okay. We stayed at the Lutheran Hospital in a house called Hope House, and it's for people that have family members in ICU. We stayed in this house. There were 10 rooms, and they were like hotel rooms, and so I had to get up and share the coffee pot with other people, and we shared a kitchen and laundry room and living rooms, and it's kind of amazing. We shared Cambria's in-laws. They're all Jehovah's Witness, and so a lot of those people were coming in and out, and just loved my daughter, just loved her. And so there were a lot of Amish there that had babies in the hospital, and so we were able to share a kitchen and dining room table in the evening time with Amish and with lots of other people that would come in and out of the hospital. I mean, and we were there 25 days. Everybody else were there like 2 or 3 days, so you got to know their story. And we were on the grounds where you just walked across maybe 2 or 3 minutes to the parking lot and, to go to the hospital. So we were coming in and out. We would see the people, with their children, we would see and hear their stories. And so they would be like, well, how's Cambria today? And we would be like, well, how's your son? He's off the oxygen tank. And so we got to know their stories and share some time with them and share the love of the Lord. And it was an experience that I will never forget. And we saw the Lord's hand in everything that we did, in Cambria's healing. Our emotions were like this because one day we were told she's going to die. She's going to die. We don't see it ever go this far. She had MRSA for about a year and didn't know it. And she didn't know it. She wasn't feeling good, but she's 28 years old, and she just thought she was tired. And it was all throughout her whole blood and a spot on her back. And so, she made it through the open heart surgery and having a huge pacemaker next to her that, she would hold. And tomorrow getting a permanent one. And but we just saw front row seats, like, of a miracle in the life of my daughter, bringing her out from the brink of death.
Amen.